Hello and welcome to Sketchbook number 1. For Sketchbook 1, you will have 2 weeks to complete it, and you can do it on any paper that you have available to you. And you're also able to use any tool that you have available to you, a pen, a pencil, a marker. And for the last 2 exercises, I recommend using as many tools as you can just to have fun. So our first exercise will be continuous contour. And in continuous contour, you'll draw objects without ever picking up your pencil. So there's a flow to the line, and you're to do 2 different pages of this. So pick 2 different subjects and make 2 continuous contour drawings. Your second exercise is called the texture chart, and you'll take 1 by 1 boxes that you create with a ruler and fill in each box with a different texture. Third exercise is to make a drawing that combines geometric and organic shapes. Geometric shapes are mathematically based shapes, triangles, rectangles, circles, squares, and you can make them with a compass or a ruler. Organic shapes are shapes that you see in nature, such as trees or the water, mountains, the human body. Anything that is a natural form is a organic shape. And then your final and fourth exercise, a drawing of your choosing. I would just like you to draw anything that you want to draw. Fill up a page with a drawing of your choosing. Effort is important in these sketchbooks. I just want to see evidence that you put some time in and some effort into understanding the concepts in these drawings and making good drawings. All right, you get to do a little fun here. Have some, make some drawings. Make sure you label all your exercises, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, whatever exercise it is. Make sure it's labeled. Take good photos of them where they're flat. Turn them in as a PDF. I will reduce points for an unsatisfactory format because it's harder to grade. A bad photograph is off center. You see the edges, and a good photograph is perfectly cropped. So make sure you do that. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, sketchbook 1. Keep in mind you can use any paper you want as long as it's at least an 8 by 11, a regular sheet of paper. And a good bold tool works for this first one. You need 2 separate drawings for this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, so set up a couple of objects. It could be any objects that you have around, anything complex to draw that you want to draw. And then begin by just tracing the object that you're drawing, tracing all the lines, the contour lines of the object. Never pick up your pencil. You have to just connect it through a continuous line. That's why we call this continuous contour, just one continuous line. See, I've got the video sped up a little bit so you can see how fast it's going, but I'm taking my time trying to get every little detail of this complex little spray bottle head. So just keep going with it. And when you get done with your first object, connect it without ever picking up your pencil to your second object. Now I'm drawing the red Solo cup. Okay. Probably would have put a little more detail on there if I had more time. Now I'm doing the Dawn soap bottle. Try to get everything there. So continuous contour. And do 2 of those. So set up some objects, stop, and then set up some new objects. All right, in the second exercise, you make the texture chart. So when we talked about implied texture, visual texture, now we're going to make one of those. So you make 9 1 by 1 boxes. Those are 1 inch by 1 inch. Here's some examples of different textures that you can make with your pencil. See, there's all kinds of different bubbles and canvas. So here, just you get your boxes. My first one's going to be wood. So I label it wood, and then I'm just going to fill in my little 1 by 1 box with a wood pattern. I'm just working on the grain there. Try to be detailed with it. You can take longer than I have. All right, finishing up my wood there, and then I'm going to do carpet for my second one. I'm just going to fill it up with these little squigglies. Try to get some variation in them. Try to get like one of those cheap carpet patterns you may see in a dorm room apartment. All right, so fill up the thing. I'm not filling it up, but go ahead and fill it up. The last one I'm doing here is scales. I'm just making little scales, and then I'm kind of shading the little gaps in between to give them some depth. So I'm doing scales. So go on and do 9 boxes. Fill in the boxes. 9 total boxes. Your third sketchbook exercise is called organic and geometric. This one, you fill a page with objects that are both organic and geometric. You can draw anything you want. You can use any tool you want. It's only one page. The more effort you put, the better. Here's examples of drawings students have made using organic and geometric shapes. Geometric houses, organic landscapes. They can also just be abstractions or people. This one doesn't have enough geometrics in it. Okay, so here we go. Organic and geometric shapes. So I'm just drawing some triangles and some squares. I'm going to shade them a little bit. I got a weird, funky worm thing. I'm going to shade them a little bit. And I'm going to draw this weird spiraling thing. Kind of looks like an eye of a camera, the aperture. Shading it a little bit. Okay. Another weird blob. Over here I got like a pop can shadow. I'm going to draw a hand. Okay. Couple more pyramid thingies. Another little cabin house. Make sure you got your geometrics and you got your organics. And then just fill up a page. The more effort, the better. Okay, the more effort, the better. Fill an entire page. This one's an open idea sketchbook, so you can make anything you want to draw here. I just want to know that you know the difference between the two shapes. And for your final sketchbook exercise, it is to draw anything that you want. Just fill a page with anything you want. Peanut butter and jelly. You can draw psychedelic doodles or even draw something around you. So anything that you want for your final drawing. Just have some fun. Thank you. Organic and geometric. So when you're finished, label all your drawings 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Take good photos of them where they're laying flat, nothing else in the photo. Turn them in as a PDF. It's hard to grade them if they're not in a PDF format. And then the other thing is, if you don't have everything labeled and good photos and as a PDF, there'll be points reduced for unsatisfactory format. So make sure you do everything right. Good luck. Have some fun. Get to do some firsthand art here. All right. Thank you.